News 4 WOAI photojournalist Michael Botsford had his camera out and rolling during the initial frantic moments.
That's in there.
Okay, go down further.
Jason, what building is it? There.
You don't know what building he lives in?
No, I don't know. We're inside.
Is it in the building?
Jason's stuck inside. Yes. They can't get out.
Right now, he's talking to the chief right now about that.
There are 3 people in there, and they say he can't see anything around him. All the smoke. They're talking about going in there.
You need to bring that line over here to the east because
I was at work and my daughter was in the house and I had to come down here to ask them to let her out. So they were nice enough to have an officer go in there and bring her out.
Get out, guy.
I asked a police officer if I could leave, and they said that I should just wait inside the house, and it just got too bad to where I couldn't wait in the house anymore.
I'm gonna go back because this could get out of control real quick. Seriously, everybody, it's time to go!
The state calls it a cost-saving measure, but all the cuts are causing a domino effect. Slashing pharmacy fees could put smaller pharmacies out of business, with patient care the next domino to fall.
And then just above here, it came over and ripped the power lines across. These are actually live power lines that you're taking a look at.
That helicopter we are looking at, as you can see here, it is dropping buckets of water on those hot spots.
And while the family home is a complete loss, they say that the firefighters did come out with something, their family Bible, and it survived.
You can pan back a little bit. Okay, look at those clouds. Look right over the trees in the center of your screen. You see how the clouds are coming down out of the base of the cloud? Can you guys see that? You see it?
Yes.
That's how it all starts.
Some tenants are actually starting collections by the bagful. Take a look at this. This guy was caught early this morning.
And Mr. Pedales can't even keep dishes inside his kitchen cabinets. He has to store them inside his refrigerator to keep the roaches away.
It's pretty dark out here. In fact, if we turn some of our camera lights off, you'll just see how dark it is. That street light that you're seeing is the only thing that's lighting up this part of the block.
While the house is no longer livable, you can see the motorcycle that started the fire.
People who go to Club Kahlua can get drinks and listen to music, but what about a little privacy when they step into the restroom?
Do you have cameras in the bathrooms?
The reason I put those cameras up a long time ago, because we had people trying to deal drugs out of the restrooms.
The owner, who would only tell me his name is Mr. Pete, says he was trying to prevent illegal activity. Now authorities say he's the one who could face criminal charges.
When someone goes into a restroom, don't you think they expect a little privacy?
Okay, fine. That's why I took the cameras down.
Do they work? Are they functioning?
No, they're not. I told you that they're not functioning. They're not.
You've disconnected them.
They're completely.
Then why are they still up?
I haven't taken them down.
Why not?
I just haven't taken the time to do it.
You haven't taken the time to take them down.
I'm going to take them down tomorrow.
Tomorrow? How about right now? How about we go in there with you and you take them down right now?
I need somebody to help me. I can't get up there.
Well, let's find somebody. Let's do it.
Mr. Pete got a worker to disconnect the camera.
I need a screwdriver.
It was in the office, set up to shoot through holes to the bathroom just on the other side of the wall.
Right here is where you had the camera. I mean, the toilet's right here.
Mr. Pete wouldn't tell me what was visible, but the city's Dangerous Assessment Response Team, or DART, believes the camera provided a view of the entire restroom.
Not only is it not legal, it's irresponsible.
A city spokesman thinks the camera was in working condition and says it appears to have been hooked up to a monitor. He believes the camera would have been used tonight if the club had not been shut down.
We're trying to make a statement here.
When we think of graffiti or tagging, this is what many of us think about.
There's the stereotype that anybody with a spray can's a tagger. It's so not true. I can't write my name like this. I just paint images.
But true or not, it is reality for some neighborhoods in San Antonio. And that is the stereotype Nick Supe, better known as Soup, and Carlos Lopez, who goes by CN, want to change.
Hey, quick, CN, do like a little fancy write-up over here. What's the kid thinking?
They are two of the best graffiti artists in San Antonio, and it wasn't easy to get to them. But they agreed to our news camera because they want to change what hearts and minds think about graffiti.
I feel like I've painted with some people like I'd never hang out with if it wasn't for paint.
Literally, one spray can at a time.
There's a lot of kids that they want to be cool, they want to get up, and they go tagging, trying to leave their name all over the place. And what they forget sometimes is that it's a representation of themselves. And I don't know if tagging a dumpster is the best way to get themselves across.
Cian, who came from Chicago, says he was lucky to get off the streets.
As I grew up, starting off as, a tagger, the only thing that drove me to become a better artist was when I realized that I was in a whole different league.
And this is what Cian and Soup are talking about, taking art born on the streets to a level that inspires others to follow.
It doesn't always have to be a dark, dreary, ugly, weird world. And to be honest, it's more for me than anything. This is my medication. This is where I escape.
There you go, Cian.
And this is my therapy.
And what does it take to go from the streets to this graffiti artwork? To some, it may be a lifetime, but to others, they say, it's waiting for that one opportunity that may come along. Soup, we're talking about kids, working with them, being role models. How do you take a kid who's out on the street, maybe tonight, doing that, and bringing him into this?
Some kids, hate to say it, are lost. But some kids have a real talent and they just need somebody to show a little bit of interest.
And to show they care, these graffiti artists are inviting kids to get off the street and meet with them through local get-to-know-the-artist workshops.
You don't have to be a tagger to be cool. You could paint. That's what I do for a living, I paint. And I'm trying to show other people, it's like, man, if a space cadet dreadlock cat like me could go out there and have some fun with it, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to.
Patricio Espinosa, News 4 WOAI.
Meet Alfonso Reyes.
We're here at Alcazar Gym, helping kids. You know, there are girls that'll do that too, right?
It's not every day a dad can teach his daughter how to box.
It's inspirational.
This father-daughter bond Reyes and his daughter Valerie formed in the gym, priceless. Valerie's been boxing for over a year inside this gym that keeps kids off the streets, including the youngest member of the gym, 8-year-old Merced Garcia. Garcia's goal?
Winning Golden Gloves.
Children like Merced Garcia remind Alfonso Reyes of where he came from. Reyes won the Golden Gloves several times, but he lost his glory to drugs and he ended up in prison.
I have a syringe, which was my drug of choice. When I'm doing drugs, they don't want nothing to do with me. I become a different person. My children know that.
Reyes was released from prison in 1996, but quickly went back to drugs. Like a lot of former champs with trophies and all, he tried to step back in the ring.
You don't train proper, get the rest, you're going to be a punching bag for the next person.
The sport Reyes loved so much at the time couldn't love him back. It wasn't until his own daughter started boxing he turned his life around.
We have a relationship now, and before that we didn't. We would never see each other.
Now drug-free, Reyes is a role model for his children, instilling discipline in them.
I'm glad that my kids learned from my mistakes.
Hi, my name is Ethan and I'm 4. And I know you haven't met me, but welcome to my house.
Every morning, Ethan and his mom, Delinda Hijazi, have breakfast and watch San Antonio Living on News 4 WOAI.
I like the news, the weather.
A few weeks ago, he saw one of our stories about Food for SA, how people are collecting to help the food bank.
Hey, we can do that.
He said, well, I have a shopping cart, and we could ask people to put food in our shopping cart, and then we can give it to them.
So all month, he's been out collecting food.
Hi, my name is Ethan. Would you like to donate a can for the food bank?
Yes, it's a great idea. I'll be right back. What do you need specifically, like?
Any kind.
Any kind? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Thank you.
There you go.
I like helping.
He goes all over his neighborhood in Selma. How many streets at a time? That's right. house to house.
We're gonna try that one over there.
Over and over.
Hi, my name is Ethan. Would you like to donate a can for the food bank?
Until his little shopping cart is full.
Thank you. Welcome. I'll tell Mommy I want to go home because I'm tired.
Or until his feet hurt.
What does Mommy tell you when we're done collecting cans?
Say good job.
But Ethan doesn't stop for long.
I thought you said we were going now.
Just enough for a little break.
Let's go.
Then he's back out collecting more cans. More food for SA. And here is our superstar right now. High five, buddy. That was awesome. Ethan, thank you so much. We're so excited to have his parents here as well with us. Thank you for being here. And Eric Cooper, the executive director of the San Antonio Food Bank. Eric, how about Ethan? He's awesome.
Well, Ethan, thank you.